Look at this grid. 8 different national teams across groups G and H, 8 matches played, and every single one of them is stuck at 0 wins and a single point. Spain, Belgium, and Uruguay arrived at this tournament as the heavy favorites to advance. Instead, they found themselves in a mathematical vacuum, where the safety net of the group stage has already disappeared. While the favorites struggle, the underdogs have found their footing. Cape Verde's opening performance proved that a disciplined defense can stop a world-class attack, and now the rest of the group knows the Giants are vulnerable. That deadlock ends today. By the time these 4 matches are over, we'll see which teams seize control of their own fate, and which ones are left relying on a miracle in Matchday 3. Spain enters Atlanta under immediate scrutiny. Their scoreless draw against Cape Verde was a tactical stalemate that frustrated fans and led to the largest single-match betting loss of the tournament so far. Because of that draw, Spain currently sits in second place in Group H, trailers to a nation of 500,000 people. It's a statistical anomaly that the Spanish squad is desperate to correct. The strategy today is simple: feed Lamine Yamal. After a quiet opener, Spain needs their young winger to find the back of the net early to prevent the Saudi defense from settling into a low block. However, Saudi Arabia is built for these matches. They use a disruptive playstyle to frustrate technical teams, relying on physical aerial duels and high-intensity pressing to force mistakes from panicked favorites. A win today puts Spain back on track for the knockouts. Anything else, and they head into their final match against Uruguay with almost no margin for error. In Los Angeles, Belgium is looking for a spark after a rigid performance against Egypt. They're facing an Iranian side that proved they can score in bunches, but also demonstrated a tendency to leave their backline exposed. This is the kind of matchup Romelu Lukaku thrives in. His ability to hold up the ball and overpower defenders is the exact tool Belgium needs to exploit those gaps in the Iranian defense. But there are questions about the legs of this Belgian squad. With key veterans like Kevin De Bruyne and Yannick Carrasco playing heavy minutes, there's a real risk they'll struggle to keep up if the pace of the game remains high for 90 minutes. Iran's best chance lies in the transition. If they can catch Belgium's midfield overextended, they have the speed to launch a surgical counterattack before the Belgian defense can reset. Belgium needs a controlled, clinical performance to prove they are still elite contenders. If they lose track of the tempo here, their path to the round of 32 becomes a massive uphill climb. The most surprising story in Miami is Cape Verde. They enter this match as the leaders of Group H, fueled by a defensive masterclass from goalkeeper Vozinha that has turned the tiny island nation into a viral sensation. That creates a specific tactical challenge for Marcelo Bielsa. His system is built on relentless pressure and high-risk attacking. But if he can't find a way to break Cape Verde Chun, the critics will start questioning his refusal to adapt. Uruguay's plan is to suffocate the game. By deploying a high-intensity press from the opening whistle, they hope to tire out Cape Verde starters and force the underdogs to rely on their bench depth. The execution falls to Darwin Nunez. After a scoreless opening match, Uruguay needs their star striker to be clinical in the final third to turn their possession into actual goals. A clear victory today would restore Uruguay's momentum. But if they struggle to score again, they'll enter the final match day facing the very real possibility of a group stage exit. Vancouver hosts a do-or-die scenario for New Zealand and Egypt. Both teams showed they can compete in their openers, but sitting on 1 point means neither can afford to play for a draw today. New Zealand will try to turn the match into a physical battle. They'll look to Chris Wood to use his Premier League experience to bully the Egyptian center-backs and create second-chance opportunities in the box. Egypt, meanwhile, will look for a moment of individual brilliance. They possess a higher ceiling of talent, and if Mo Salah can find space on the wing, he has the quality to settle the match in a single play. The winner of this match puts themselves in a prime position to qualify. For the loser, the road likely ends right here in Vancouver. By the end of the night, the zeros on the scoreboard will finally disappear. We'll know which favorites have stabilized and which underdogs are here to stay. Which result do you think will be the biggest shock? Can Saudi Arabia frustrate Spain again? Or will New Zealand find a winner against Egypt? Let us know down in the comments. And make sure you're here for Day 12. It's one of the biggest days in World Cup history, with Lionel Messi and Erling Haaland both taking the pitch. Kylian Mbappe is in action too, so hit that subscribe button to catch the full breakdown before kickoff. We'll see you tomorrow.